Hello YouTube and welcome to a brand new episode of Movie Time with Wes. As always, this is the show where I talk about the movies I've recently watched as well as share with you movies I've recently picked up in the past few months. So let's go ahead and get into this episode. Hope everyone's doing well. As I'm filming this is just after the holiday season in 2020. So we do have a bunch of holiday movies to talk about here. The first movie I have here to talk about that we watched is the movie Sydney White with Amanda Bynes in it. From 2007. Sydney White is sort of the story of this girl who's going off to college. Her mother has history with a sorority there at the college she's going to, and she's trying to go get into this sorority herself, and she just doesn't fit in. She's kind of a tomboy. Her mother actually passed away when she was young, and so she was raised by her father doing construction work, that kind of thing. So yeah, she sort of tries to get into this to the sorority, doesn't make it, ends up with these kind of misfit group of kids that live on campus in this rundown house, and they sort of are fighting against the sororities. It's sort of a fun sort of young person's kind of movie. It was enjoyable to watch, not necessarily a great movie. It was filmed in Central Florida at I believe at UCF, so it does have that going for it to kind of see some places I know. But yeah, not necessarily a keeper, not something I feel I want to watch again, but a fun watch, and yeah, it was the first one we watched. So this one's kind of a ho-hum kind of movie. Enjoyable, kind of one-time watch kind of movie, I guess. So I guess we're going to get into the Christmas movies now. The first one I have here is Jonathan Taylor Thomas in I'll Be Home for Christmas. Yeah, again, he's gone away to college, and he wants to go on a skiing trip with his girlfriend, and that doesn't work out, and then his dad says he'll give him the Porsche if he comes home. It's kind of a weird story, and then this is sort of him doing a sort of a planes, trains, and automobiles style, trying to get home kind of thing, race to get home. Falls into all these pitfalls and whatnot, trying to get home. A cute movie, again, cute Christmas movie, but not a great movie, and not necessarily anything I want to keep. So yeah, it's kind of a thumbs down again on this one, not a keeper. We did watch that one during the holiday season. Next one of the Dollar Tree pickups. As usual with Dollar Tree, usually you get what you pay for. Sometimes there's a gem, and this is a get what you pay for. This is the movie Switchmas. This one's from 2011. Again, a Jewish kid who's supposed to go to Florida, and a Christian kid that's supposed to go to somewhere, I forget where it was, where there's snow and stuff, and they end up switching places at the airport because the Jewish kid wants to see snow, wants to have a Christmas type experience, and the Christian kid wants to just go to Florida and relax on the beach kind of thing. And they switch places. It's a cute movie. Again, as I said, it's kind of a get what you pay for kind of movie. Funny moments, but not anything in rewatchable sort of sense. So Switchmas, yeah, again, a kind of a thumbs down, but it was at least amusing. It was worth $1 to see. Okay, moving on to something a bit better here. One of the Criterions I picked up, I believe this was from the July Criterion sale at Barnes & Noble, and that is the movie Two-Lane Blacktop. Of course, as I said, then when I showed this in my pickups, James Taylor and Dennis Wilson in their only movie roles. Kind of a slow burn of a car guy kind of movie, racing cross country against this guy, and sort of bought his car, and he's bought the fastest car he could buy, and these guys sort of built their own race car, and they're doing a sort of a cross country race kind of thing. 1971. Great movie, excellent movie. If you like car movies, great movie. I'm wishing that Vanishing Point was also in the Criterion Collection, because when it comes to sort of this style of movie, I think Vanishing Point is a little bit better than Two Lane Blacktop, but Two Lane Blacktop is excellent as well. Lots of great special features on this as well, of course, being a Criterion release. Really nice restoration on the film. Lots of interviews, modern day interviews with James Taylor and Chris Christopherson. And the director takes a trip back to some of the filming locations with some of his film students. That was really cool. Yeah, really great movie, really great special features, and glad to have this one. Spine number 414 of the Criterion Collection, Two Lane Blacktop. Definitely gets a thumbs up, and this one is staying in my permanent collection. Definitely a favorite of mine from the past, and it was great to check that out in the Criterion Collection. This next one is back to the holiday kind of stuff. We have a Very Mayberry Christmas. These are colorized versions of the Christmas Story episode from Andy Griffith's show, and then the Pickle Story as well as colorized. Yeah, I have this for the I Love Lucy Christmas episode as well already. So this was neat to see colorized versions of these episodes, and just a fun, quick little. This is another Dollar Tree pickup. And I don't think I'm going to be keeping this. I'll have to decide, but yeah, it was worth $1 to see this, and it was something nice to put on at the holiday season. This next one is a collection of music videos from a very special Christmas holiday album series. So you got music videos here from Run DMC, U2, No Doubt, John Mellencamp, Sting, John Bon Jovi, Vanessa Williams, Eric Clapton, Tracy Chapman, Sheryl Crow, Wyclef Jean, and Stevie Wonder with Wyclef Jean, done at the White House, which was really cool. They did a sort of a very special Christmas thing at the White House when Bill Clinton was president. So it's kind of a cool sort of piece to see a White House concert, what that's like, and yeah, it was a fun watch. Nice little collection of Christmas music from a very special Christmas albums that are excellent albums to begin with. So it was really cool to see videos from that collection, and yeah, nice piece. Not necessarily a movie, but a fun watch. Okay, this one is a Dollar Tree movie, and I said every once in a while there's a gem. This one is a gem, and that is the movie 1st of May. So 1st of May is a reference to people who are in the circus. If you're a newcomer to the circus, you're called a 1st of May, I guess, is the story of this. Yeah, this movie has Mickey Rooney and Joe DiMaggio in it. I believe right before Joe DiMaggio passed away. Really cool movie. Excellent movie. It tells the story of this kid who runs away. He's an orphan kid, gets some new foster parents, and kind of gets word that the foster parents really don't want him anymore. So he runs away with this woman who's in a nursing home, and she used to be in the circus. And they run away, and they find the circus again, join the circus, and a really good story, a really excellent story. Excellent cinematography in this one as well. I tend to notice that kind of thing. Being a photographer, I recognize good cinematography, and this is really well shot. And a great movie. Yeah, this is definitely a gem. If you're out and about hunting your Dollar Trees, this is probably one that gets overlooked at Dollar Tree. Highly recommend grabbing this one if you see it at your local Dollar Tree. Yeah, so that's the 1st of May. I don't see a year. I think it was around 2007, 2008. Filmed in Central Florida, so a lot of locations I know. Definitely had a familiar look to it. So yeah, definitely highly recommend getting that one if you see it out at your local Dollar Tree. That was one of the Dollar Tree gems that I found. Okay, here's another one from Dollar Tree. This is not a gem. This one definitely got bad reviews when it came out. I'd never seen it before. Finally checked it out, and that is Christmas Story 2. I believe this was done in 2012. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. Yeah, they tried to make this. They tried to rehash a lot of the bits that were in the original, and it just doesn't work. It falls flat. So yeah, definitely Christmas Story 2. Really, really bad. It was a struggle to get through, but I can say I've seen it now, and I can say, yeah, I agree. It's definitely a bad one. Okay, this next movie was borrowed from a friend, another one that, yeah, it gets bad reviews a lot. I understand why, but I enjoyed seeing it, and I think this would it was definitely intended to be viewed in 3D. I can see how the way it was shot, it's definitely a 3D movie meant to be seen in 3D. And I think it's another Christmas movie. So you're probably guessing what it is now. But that is Tom Hanks in the Polar Express. (2004) it looks like. So yeah, a lot of the things that are wrong with this movie is just that they tried to do human animation in this, and earlier days of animation. It's just a little weird, a little off-putting. The story was cute and I enjoyed it, and as I said, I think at Christmas time in 3D in the theater, this would have been a really fun experience. So I'm regretting not going to see that, because I think it would have been an enjoyable experience to see. It's kind of over the top in the way it's done. It's very much a Christmas time kind of movie. I think I would have really enjoyed this as a kid, seeing this in the theaters in 3D. I think I really would have enjoyed it. But I see why it gets bad reviews. As a movie, it's not great. As a Christmas movie for a kid, I think it would have been awesome. I think it would have been an awesome experience. But yeah, we did see the Polar Express. There is a 3D Blu-ray and DVD out there that uses the glasses. If I find that one in a thrift store or something like that, I'll probably grab it for myself just to have. And the last one we watched here is another Dollar Tree pickup, and that is the movie A Ring of Fire, a Lifetime movie from 2012. This one stars Jewel as June Carter Cash and Matt Ross as Johnny Cash. And it's mostly a story about June Carter Cash's life. It tells the story of her early days singing with the Carter family and their sort of things. I wanted to like this. It's a Lifetime movie. It's not good. I mean, yeah, and like the early days of the Carter family. It's supposed to be the 1930s, but they're in a radio station, and they have 45s and LPs, and not in the 1930s. That whoever was responsible for continuity or correctness as far as the time period goes totally missed. They totally messed up. Yeah, not a great movie. I was disappointed in this one. I had at least somewhat mediocre hopes for it. But yeah, I can't recommend this one at all. Jewel is an excellent singer, an excellent performer, so she does an excellent job of singing and performing in the movie. It's enjoyable in that aspect, but as a movie, it's just bad. It's not a great movie, so yeah, not great, not recommended. This one is a thumbs down. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about the movies I picked up over the past few months. Got some more Criterion pickups, got some Dollar Tree pickups, some more Dollar Tree pickups, some thrift store pickups, some antique mall pickups. These first few here, this first one was actually an Amazon pickup, a recommended queer-themed movie that I saw that I wanted to check out, and that is the movie Get Real from 1999. Boy meets boy, boy likes boy, boy oh boy. Grabbed that one. It was my first pickup of the month. These next few here are some thrift store finds. First one here we have a thrift store find at the Colin Farrell, Robin Wright Penn, and Sissy Spacek, The Home at the End of the World. That one sounded interesting based on the synopsis on the back, so I thought I'd give it a try. And another one for the Queer Cinema collection here. We have the movie Purple Sea. So that was a nice find in a thrift store. Okay, so we got a few more Dollar Tree pickups here. This next one, You're Not You. Hilary Swank and Josh Duhamel. Seemed like an interesting interesting movie. And then this one, Scream 4, another Dollar Tree pickup on Blu-ray. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the. I think I saw the first Scream movie, but I haven't seen any of the other ones. So, pick that one up in the Dollar Tree. This next one was a Criterion pickup from Amazon. Really good deal on this one. It was another one that they were matching the half price of Barnes and Noble, and then there was a coupon again, so it was like $16 or so, and that is the movie 2 Days, 1 Night. Spine number 771. This is a story of a woman who was let go from her job, or she took time off to have a baby or something, and then the other people at her workplace had the option of either getting a Christmas bonus or letting her have her job back, and they chose the Christmas bonus, and she goes around and tries to get them to change their mind. It's a French movie. I'm hoping, since I'm expecting this to be a dialogue-heavy kind of movie, I'm hoping that it translates well as far as the subtitles go, because it's going to be dialogue-heavy with her trying to convince her co-workers to change their mind. I'm hoping it works. A lot of people seem to really like this one, so I thought I'd give it a shot, so I wanted to pick that one up. I was glad to pick that one up. It was a nice one. And this next one was an upgrade to the movie Interstellar. So we got a 4K upgrade of Interstellar, one of my favorite movies, my favorite sci-fi movies. Really enjoyed this movie. Love the soundtrack, own the soundtrack on vinyl. So glad to upgrade this one to 4K. I've not had the chance to watch it yet, but nice to have an upgrade copy of that. All right, this next stack I have here are all Dollar Tree pickups. First one we got here is Ithaca, sort of a World War II era movie. It looked interesting. I wanted to check that one out. Another Christmas movie that we didn't get to this year, so this one will have to be saved for next year, and that is Coming Home for Christmas. Seemed like it might be a cute one, and this one I had passed on originally, decided to check it out for myself. It's a TV show called Welcome to Sweden. Bruce is an accountant ready to start a new life with his smart and sexy Swedish girlfriend Emma, but moving from New York City to Sweden isn't as easy as he thought. With new customs, new cuisine, his outlandish family, and his needy but hilarious celebrity clients hindering his efforts to adjust. No one is sure if Bruce and Emma's love will survive the comical culture clash. So yeah, it's kind of a culture clash movie about moving to Sweden. It sounded interesting to me. I'll give it a shot. This is another one I'd passed on originally, and read the synopsis again. I thought, I'll give it a try. This is the movie If I Stay. This next one is a magnet releasing film by Jennifer Lynch and executive producer David Lynch, and this is the movie Surveillance on Blu-ray. Saw some other people picking that one up, so I thought I would grab it as well. This next one features Meg Ryan, Timothy Hutton, Kristen Bell, and Justin Long in Serious Moonlight. Another Magnolia Pictures release. And another one I'd passed up and other people were picking up, and I thought, yeah, I guess I better have this as well. It's got a great cast. Morgan Freeman, Michael Caine, Alan Arkin, going in style. All right, these next few I have to share with you are from Big Lots. The Big Lots here rarely has movies, rarely has much, but around the holiday season they did have some movies. So I went in there and did some digging. First one here is pretty cool. I got the Ultimate Season 1 Blu-ray of I Love Lucy. So retransferred, high-definition transfers of the first season of I Love Lucy. So I'm really looking forward to this. It's got a lot of special features on it as well. I did have this on DVD previously, so it'll be nice to upgrade this and get it in a nice slim packaging. So save some space on the shelf and upgrade to HD on these. So that was a nice find for $5. This next one was an interesting looking horror kind of genre movie. I thought I would give it a try. That's the movie The Ruins. So yeah, $3. Give that one a shot. This next movie, I believe it's a Chinese movie. It's a thriller called Diary. I like the synopsis on this one, $1.88. I thought I'll give that one a shot. And then sort of a horror story here. That was a Blu-ray, Dark Summer. This truly frightening modern ghost story follows Daniel Williamson, a 17-year-old boy under house arrest for cyberstalking a classmate. With his mother away on business, obsessive Daniel flirts with the idea of reconnecting with the classmate. When she is driven to desperate measures and Daniel discovers that someone or something is now stalking him, with the tables turned, Daniel becomes trapped in a house he cannot leave. I thought I'd give it a shot. It was $1.88. And then this next one was just a single pickup from Dollar Tree, and that is the movie Luna. Interesting, from BBC. All right, these next few are from Goodwill. First one, I found another Criterion at Goodwill. This is a DVD of Days of Heaven, spine number 400, it looks like. Another Terrence Malick movie for the collection. So anytime you find Criterion at Goodwill, that's a great day. So that was a really fun find. Next one I found there, Michael Jackson number ones. So a bunch of Michael Jackson videos. Nice list. There was a CD release of this also, I believe. A Bill Murray movie I did not have in the collection, Meatballs. I have not actually seen this movie before, so look forward to checking that one out. Really nice 2-disc special edition release of My Fair Lady. Lots of special features on that one, so I'm looking forward to seeing that one. And then the last one from Goodwill, we have Ashton Kutcher in The Butterfly Effect. I have not seen that one previously either, so look forward to getting into that one at some point. This next stack I have here are from an antique mall. They had a big couple shelves of movies that were all $1.99, so I picked up several there. First one we got here is a Steelbook Blu-ray of the James Bond film Dr. No. So that was a nice one for $2 to find. Next one, a movie that I'd never heard of, but it sounded like an interesting movie from the synopsis, so give it a shot, and that is the movie In the Bedroom. It's got Sissy Spacek again, Tom Wilkinson, Nick Stahl, and Marissa Tomei. Here's another one, another movie franchise that I have not seen before. This has got both movies, American Graffiti and More American Graffiti. So the follow-up, I didn't even realize there was a follow-up, so it's probably not very good, I'm guessing. But yeah, sort of a nice little 2-film collection here in this interesting packaging. Looks sort of like a jukebox, and it's on a flipper disc. But for $1.99, I'll give it a shot. This is a cool one, vintage sort of sci-fi movie here. Jeff Bridges and Karen Allen in A Starman. Another sort of classic movie that I have not seen. I've had the soundtrack on vinyl and everything, and that's John Travolta in Saturday Night Fever. Yeah, I've never actually seen this movie. Listened to the music, of course, but never actually seen the movie. A blind buy here that was just caught my eye. Give it a try. Goldie Hawn and Edward Albert in Butterflies Are Free. Apparently he's blind and he moves into an apartment next to Goldie Hawn, who's a supermodel. It's sort of a love comedy, sort of love story kind of thing, I think. This next one is a Blu-ray double feature that has one of my favorite Bruce Willis movies of all time, Last Man Standing, and it also has the movie Boy Scout in it. So yeah, Last Man Standing is an upgrade for me from DVD, and then didn't have the Last Boy Scout in the collection, so add that one to the collection, and 2 for there. And last but not least, a Christmas present. This is another upgrade for me, and that is the 4K upgrade copy of The Goonies, favorite movie of mine from my childhood. Classic movie. Looking forward to seeing this one in 4K. I have not yet watched it. I've seen some reviews on here on YouTube, and seems to have a very nice new transfer, so that's really nice. So that does it for this episode of Movie Time with Wes. Thank you for watching. Thank you for making it all the way to the end here. If you did, have a great day, great night. Leave me some comments. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to be kept up to date with future episodes. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the movies. Cheers.